Welcome friends. Today I'm gonna be showing you the $750 build gaming PC Africa edition. We're in a pandemic, so prices will vary, and this is Africa, man. Exchange rates and your locale will determine the price. It's not the fastest PC in the universe. It's not gonna break performance records, but this is the computer for the everyday typical gamer who wants to squeeze out performance for every sweet dollar spent. $750 might not be a lot of money in your part of the world, but here in Zimbabwe and most of Africa, that is gonna be a substantial amount of money. Okay, let's get into it. This PC is gonna be a versatile little beast. We're talking video editing, 3D animation and rendering, gaming. It's gonna do it all for the price of $750. Let's check out the parts. For the processor, the Core i7 7700, not the K, just the Core i7 7700, cooled by our trusty stock cooler with copper on the base. 16 gigs, 2x8 gig Hyperx Fury Kingston, good memory, 3000 megahertz. Ooh, Nvme SSD, 256 gigs, not a lot. Got storage, 1 terabyte WD green SATA, nice. Nice little SATA cable over there. Ooh, the motherboard, Asus Prime H270 7th gen platform. That's a nice motherboard. The GT, sorry, it's not Nvidia. That's a RX 580 graphics card, 8 gigs. Kratos, 500 watts, gaming power supply. Man, look at that casing. It's the Antec Nx240 chassis. Really nice. I'm falling in love with it. Let me know what kind of hardware you have in the comments below. Subscribe to support the channel and get more great content. I'm really loving this hardware. So let's take a deep dive and a more detailed look at the parts, starting with the processor. This is the Core i7 7700. 4 cores, 8 threads, 8 megabytes cache, 3.6 gigahertz to 4.2 gigahertz. This is not the latest or the greatest processor out there, but it offers good value, performance, and is much easier to get in this part of the world. Kaby Lake was from 2017 and it's still good to go. We're going to be cooling it with the stock cooler, not this one, not this little thing. We're going to be using the stock cooler that comes with it. As you can see, this one's got copper on the base. It's much thicker. The other one is for the dual core. This should cool it up nicely and we should be getting better performance and temperature, even though it's a cheap one. The motherboard, the Asus H270 Prime Plus. It's looking really good. 4 slots of RAM, 64 gig max, 6 SATA ports for all your hard drives, 2 graphics card slots, crossfire ready, really nice if you're going to be using dual cards. We've got 2 M.2 Nvme slots. This is really good to have. All the standard stuff, USB 3, 2 USB 3 headers at the front, lots of fan headers. Good I/O, USB 3.1, HDMI, and all the goodies. Man, this looks really good, and I think it's gonna give us reliable PC and great performance. Memory of choice, Hyperx Fury, 2x8 gig. This is gonna be running. This is 3000 megahertz, but probably gonna be running on 266 on our motherboard. Good. Ultra fast storage, 256 Intel based Nvme hard SSD. Storage, good old spinner, 1 terabyte SATA 3 Western Digital hard drive. Nothing fancy, 7200 RPM. Really good, dependable hard drive for all your files. For the star of the show of any gaming PC, the graphics card. This is the MSI RX 580 8GB. This particular one, MSI Gaming X. Looks really dope in the red accent. These light up and it's got an RGB panel over here. No backplate, but that's fine. 8-pin power. Looking really good. Love the fans. This should offer adequate cooling and silent operation. 8-pin power. Let's check out the power supply. The computer is going to be powered by a Kratos E1 500 watts power supply, Gamdias. Looking really nice. I've used a couple of these ones before. They're reliable and I haven't had any problems before. It's got the standard affair. 24-pin, 8-pin for the CPU. It's not a modular power supply. It's got 2 8-pin PCI Express connectors for your graphics card. This is bronze certified efficiency and it's a really good one. Nice and powerful. The Antec Nx240 chassis. One of my favorite casings. The simplistic styling, functional design really gets to me. I've fallen in love with this one. It's got an RGB fan, 120mm RGB strips. Can take 3 fans on the front and 360 radiator. Also got mesh on the top and on the front stripper here for excellent cooling. Power supply shroud with the little port you can peep in and see the power supply. Hard drive caddy, SSD, all the standard stuff, and it looks super dope. Let's turn it on and see how it. Sweet RGB. You can turn it off with the light on top. Custom controller. Ooh, yeah, I'm liking the red. USB 3 on the front. Now we've got everything hooked up and wired together. The PC is complete and looking rather good, if I might say so. Let's turn it on. Ooh, yeah. It's a complete PC now. Complete Core i7 gaming PC. So we're gonna sit down and run a couple of benchmarks, see how it runs. Yeah. The first game we're gonna be testing is Star Wars Battlefront 2, running at ultra settings. It's just been free on Epic Game Store. I picked it up and it plays 60 FPS with everything maxed at 1080p. All the games are gonna be testing at 1080p, so yeah, this is quite enjoyable. The graphics look phenomenal at 60 FPS. I don't even think we're pushing it. Can't even do 2K, I think, on this one. Now for Apex Legends 1080p with everything turned up. Yeah, playing nicely. This is 60 FPS in a match. Just runs so smooth. Loving the graphics. This is one of my favorite titles to play. Free to play. Gonna throw like a grenade. No.
The ring retracts in 1 minute.
So smooth and plays without a hitch, and everything, it just runs so fine. I tell you guys, you're gonna be enjoying this PC playing this game. You're just gonna be absolutely loving it.
Deploying it very low. I still see everything.
Even the smoke, no effect whatsoever to the frame rate.
My vision is clear. R99 here.
Number 3 on our list of games is Red Dead Redemption. Now this is a beast of a game. Truly next gen experience for me. Unlike anything I've ever played. So much detail. The graphics are really good. We can see here it's running on 57, 60, 55 frames. That's because we're recording with Radeon Relive. But if you're just playing with no MSI or recording, it should be hitting about 60 most of the time. You can check out the settings here. Medium. I tell you, you cannot put this game up to ultra settings unless you're rocking a 3080, 2080 Ti or something like that. Looks absolutely amazing. Now, one of my favorite games, Witcher 3 1080p running at ultra settings. It just runs so smooth. A couple of drops from the 50, 59, 60 FPS, but running smoothly. You absolutely love the graphics on this game. And thanks guys for watching. Thanks for the love and the support. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching till the end. Comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, show some love. Thanks guys. I'll see you on the next one.